Coach, what's up, Coach Lloyd?
What's going on, Coach Lemancyk? How's it going?
Chilling, man. Really blessed to be able to work with you. Such a fine coach as yourself, upstanding role model, and we go way back, like back seats in a Cadillac, man. Back into the Bridgeport basketball days. But before we get there, man, I just have to ask you a few questions.
Yes, sir.
Now, in your experience as an AAU coach, which is expansive, PSAL coach, and of course, college basketball player, you have a lot of experience working with professionals. Now, this is biased somewhat because I'm doing the interview, but let's face it, I don't want anyone else involved.
Right.
What sets me, Coach Lemancyk, aside from the rest of the people that you've worked with, in your opinion?
The biggest thing two things I'll give you. One is the details. The details, like the things that you pick up on, it amazes me every day. Like I said, we've been working together for a long time. Known you since I was about 19 years old. The fact that you still, like, you just amaze me with that. Like the details, like you look at something, you break it down, and you break it down to its lowest form. If you're going into like a math equation, you break it down. The details of the game, it could be someone's shot, it could be how they stance and how they run, to even someone's body. You know what I mean? Someone comes and says, I say, hey, coach, check out player X, Y, and Z. They've been having some things going on. You look, you be able to identify, you ask a few questions, you look, work it out, and then now you always have a remedy. You know what I mean? So with that, that's priceless. So to know your basketball stuff the way you do, to break things down to details on the court, off the court, and to know the body, that's just amazing. That's like, you can't replace that. Like, that's invaluable. So to have that on the coaching staff is just like, oh man, it's kind of like we got the cheat code. Like, it's just amazing. That was the first thing.
Phenomenal feedback. That first thing is phenomenal feedback. Thank you. Please continue.
No problem. Second thing is the passion. Like, you got to understand, like, a lot of people pick up the basketball for several reasons. You know what I mean? If the game could do something for them, they could just take from the game and whatever the case may be. You can obviously tell your reasons. It was a lot of passion involved. To be our ages that we are, doing the things that we do, the passion that you have, the amount of work that you do. You go into the weight room, you rep out. You do certain things. You come into the gym, and your work ethic is better than most athletes that are getting paid in the sport, that are striving to be a professional. You still take the same work ethic you had from when you was a young kid to when you was a college kid to now even your days as pro. You come, you bring it in every day, with your daily work, working with the youngsters. And then when you come to the program and work with the kids, like, it's nothing but passion. So that's where, you put those two things together, the details and the passion, it's like, who better than that? Like, so you would be a fool not to work with my guy. I will be a fool not to have him work with us. We are super, super blessed to have him a part of the program.
Coach, man, massive thank you, first of all, for the 1 and 2. Now, I just have a question for you.
Yes.
Now, all the viewers, they might not know this, but they're going to know this next. Kevin Connors at ESPN, you're going to run this story soon. Coach, what's your PSAL win streak at right now?
Ooh, we are at 91. No, excuse me, 92. We are
92 consecutive wins in the PSAL. This is a monumental record, and this is a testament to the work that's being done behind the scenes. Now, folks, I'm giving this interview, but I don't want to include myself in this.
Please do. Please do. We're not being humble on this one. We're giving you your flowers while you're here. Please do.
Appreciate
behind
you,
the
Coach.
scenes, do a lot of work. Please do.
But I want everyone who watches now to be a little bit more alert at the things that are going on at Law and Tech with Coach Lloyd, Coach Garvin, who's now present, who does a fantastic job.
Facts. Shout out to Coach G.
And I'm just happy to play a role here. I think it was more important that we listen to Coach Lloyd. He's our head leader here. He's the captain running the ship. And he's a big reason why these children are not only succeeding in school, but they're going on to career and technical training, keeping in touch with the program, and they give back to the program. So this is a family here. The Law and Tech Lady Jets, it's a real program. Coach Lloyd is a real guy. Listen, man, thank you for giving me your time.
No problem, brother.
Appreciate you.
Keep working. Play like a Jet.